I don't think we need to ban guns, but I do think we need to heavily regulate them. Just like cars are heavily regulated. Now, I'll put it like this, right? Let's say that carrying car insurance on your vehicle was optional at this point, and the government was trying to make it so that you had to pay hundreds of dollars a month to drive your car. People would be up in arms right now about right to travel and other things that are in the Constitution. But imagine how mad you'd be if some dude was drinking alcohol and you're on your way to work and you get T-boned and that motherfucker puts you in the intensive care unit, destroys your vehicle, lays you up out of work, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of hospital bills, and you didn't carry insurance at all. It's all on you because this guy made a poor choice. That's why insurance is required. But if insurance wasn't required and they tried to pass it right now, it'd be a whole fiasco. Things need to be regulated, and firearms are much more dangerous than vehicles. At least not death-wise. I mean, like, granted, more people die in vehicles than firearms, but that's because more people use vehicles than firearms. But, like, as a whole, a car is designed to help benefit your life and is not designed to kill you. It just happens to be able to kill you. Whereas, like, a firearm is designed for one particular thing, and that's to destroy life. But automobiles are regulated, guns are not. What's up, Joseph? How you doing, pimp? What I would do for firearms, right? What you got to do is you got to carry insurance on every firearm you own, and this insurance does two things. It's a limiting factor, so that you can't have multiple firearms without having to pay multiple amounts of money. And it's also a responsibility factor. Whereas, like, I want to have this in my house for protection, but at the same time, if this thing gets stolen or I misuse this, somebody else's life doesn't have to be. Granted, people's lives are going to be fucked up regardless if it's used improperly, but there's money there to try to help fix that problem, right? So that's the insurance that you should carry on your guns. That should be a requirement. 2, all guns should be required to be registered and in a gun safe at all times, not in use, right? That should be a given. You could no guns sitting under pillows or laying in drawers or things like that. Guns have to be in a controlled environment the entire time they're not in use. Like, those are 2 regulations that should go into it. And third, I think there should be a government-sponsored buyback program. And the way you sponsor that buyback program is you take a percentage of the insurance money that you pay into for every gun that you want to insure, and you use that money to buy back other guns. And the whole purpose of that is to, if people get in a tight jam, they want to sell their gun, you have a competitive price for it, sell it straight to the government. They destroy that weapon right then and there to start narrowing down the guns in the country and destroying their numbers. What's a gun safe gonna do? Gun safe does a couple things. Say me and Graphics want to get in an argument or an altercation, and I get hot, and I'm like, I'm gonna blast your bitch ass. I gotta now go to a gun safe, punch in the code, get my gun out, go to another area, get my ammo, and all that time gives me time to cool down. That's what a gun safe does. It also means that less guns are going to be stolen, because there's a barrier between that and thieves. I own 17 firearms. Anybody got one more? No. All right. Stream. We need one more guy for ranked. If anybody wants to pull up.